Morning, everyone. I usually come to you on Saturday mornings, but today, because I was at the LeaderCast conference yesterday in Kansas City, we missed a day, so I'm finishing up our series today on the fact that we need to act as if we make a difference, because we do. And Shelley, I see you're on. Tarrant J is on. Good to see you here this morning. And I think some other people will jump on. It is, we may have a slim crowd today, as I normally don't do an episode on Saturday, and it is the Saturday before Mother's Day. But Terry, I see you're on. Awesome. So good to have you. Would have loved to have you yesterday at the LeaderCast conference in Kansas City. It was awesome. Flo, I see you're on as well. Shafet is on. Good to see you. And I think we're going to go ahead and get going right away here, because we've all got a busy day. So let me go live in 3, 2, 1. Hold on just a second. 3, 2, 1. Okay, good morning. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Vicki Adrian. If you've never discovered the Remarkable Retailer episodes here, both on Facebook Live, on Periscope, and possibly on a podcast, I'm glad you've joined me today. I am a 33-year veteran retailer in a small town in Buhler, Kansas. And the store is called Adrian's Boutique, so you can jump onto our Facebook page and check that out. We're going to jump right into our content today, because it is Mother's Day weekend. We've got lots going on. So we're finishing up our episodes on acting as if you make a difference, because you do. Oh, it looks like we've got some interesting people on here today. So in this series, we've been spending a lot of time talking about how you make a difference in the lives of the groups of people that are around you. So your family, your team members, your colleagues, and we're going to end this series by talking about your community. I am so passionate about, I am so passionate about helping local independent business owners not just survive, but thrive. I feel that our communities are becoming cookie cutter, with the same big box stores, restaurants, and retailers on the same corners in every city across America. So it's the independent business owners who bring that local color or flavor to a city. In our family, we like to take road trips. So anytime we can possibly drive rather than fly to a market, a conference, or a vacation, we do. And the reason we do that is that we love to get off the interstate and into the local communities to see what makes them unique. Our country is filled with some of the most incredible people. They're running these incredible shops and restaurants and businesses across our country. And if we as local business owners don't intentionally support local businesses, they will soon be relics of the past, closed down and forgotten. Now, these local businesses need to do their part to be clean, well organized, stocked with product that their customers are looking for, and they need to have great customer service. I certainly don't think we should guilt people into shopping local. I know that we have to earn our customers' business. So there are a couple of organizations that I think have done a really good job of bringing awareness to the shopping local phenomenon. And I think the 350 Project has just been exceptional. So the 350 Project mission statement is this: saving brick and mortar stores across our nation. Saving brick and mortars our nation is built on. The 3 stands for this: what 3 independently owned businesses would you miss if they disappeared? Stop in, say hello, pick up something that brings a smile. Your purchases are what keeps these businesses around. Stands for this: if half of the employed population in the U.S. spent $50 each month in a locally owned business, it would generate more than $42.6 billion, that's with a B, in revenue. Imagine the positive impact if 3/4 of the employed population did that. It would be amazing. So keep that in mind the next time you choose a local store rather than a big box. So your purchases make a difference, and as small business owners, we need to be the examples for shopping local. So the 350 Project goes on a bit further to say this: for every $100 spent in locally owned businesses, 68 of those dollars returns to the community through taxes, payroll, and other expenditures. So if you spend that in a national chain, only $43 stays local. If you spend it online, nothing comes home. If that one doesn't wake you up, nothing will. As any business owner knows that $68 compared to $43 compared to $0 is just no comparison. Like most everything we talk about here on the Remarkable Retailer episodes, it all comes down to one thing, and that one thing is action. The number of people that it starts to make this trend is one. That person is you. You make a difference in your community. You lead a team by example when you choose to shop local over national. You lead your family by making a choice of where you eat, where you shop, or where you stay. So our kids used to beg us to go to McDonald's or another chain restaurant, and we did go there occasionally. But most of the time, whether right here in our local communities or when we traveled, we chose to stop at locally owned, unique restaurants and hotels. We almost always had an outstanding experience. So now that our children have families of their own, it's so interesting to hear them talk about finding a fabulous local restaurant or business and how they love the uniqueness of that experience. And I love that. So I found a couple of great apps to use while traveling to find some really fun places. One is DD&D, which is the unofficial site for Guy Fieri's Triple D TV show, which is over on the Food Network. So we have stopped at some pretty iffy looking places along the way, but we have never been disappointed by either the food or the service at one of the places they recommend. Another one for road trips is called the Road Trip 66 app, which lists outstanding restaurants, local attractions, and hotels from Chicago to Santa Monica on Route 66, over 2,000 miles. So you'll just have to check those out. So I hope that you have enjoyed our series, Act as If What You Do Makes a Difference, because it does. It makes a difference to your family, to your team, to your customers, your colleagues, and your community. So I'm going to close with this today. Your small business has a big impact. One thing we know for sure is that as a small business owner, you are not alone. There are millions of small businesses across the U.S. Traveling the same road as you're on each and every day. So although your business operates in its own unique fashion, the cumulative impact of the small business sector is enormous. According to the Small Business Administration, small business is big. The 28 million small businesses in America account for 54% of all U.S. sales. Small businesses provide 55% of all jobs and 66% of all net new jobs since the 1970s. So you don't have to walk this path alone. So here at Remarkable Retailer, we're working hard on something new that is just around the corner. I can't wait to launch our Remarkable You Academy, an online membership group. So this will be a private membership community of self-employed entrepreneurs, including retailers, local restaurant owners, service businesses, and salon owners who work hard to provide exceptional service and be exceptional entrepreneurs. So if you're listening today and you're not already on the Remarkable Retailer email list, just take 30 seconds, go over to the Remarkable Retailer website, and just click on my picture on the right-hand side of the page and join us over there. You can also click on Work with Vicki and schedule a 15-minute complimentary coaching session. So I look forward to seeing you next week. I think we're going to be talking about a recap of all the things we learned at the LeaderCast conference, and I look forward to seeing you then. So until next time, whatever you choose to do in life, make it remarkable. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll look forward to seeing you on Monday morning. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye, and happy Mother's Day.